Hi, I'm Jason with Solutions Pest Lawn. Today we're going to talk about our 50-gallon low-profile diaphragm rig, some of the features that it has, and some of the basic maintenance. This is a great rig for termite work. It's a great rig for tree canopy spraying, anywhere where you need some good pressure to be able to get up to high areas. This rig has a 212cc motor. Bolted directly to the crank housing is our DP252 High Pro pump. This pump has two diaphragms in it, and the top of the diaphragm has a dampener in it that acts as a shock absorber whenever water passes underneath it. Inside the cavity of the pump is where the oil is kept. We put a 30-weight oil in here. You may want to check your owner's manual, as different areas in the United States might require different weights of oil. Inside our gearbox is a 90-weight oil, and inside the motor itself is another 30-weight oil. It's always important to check your oil levels regularly just to maintain your equipment and maintain the pump and the engine itself just for longer use and longer life. This pump has a max of 290 psi and will also output about 6.3 gallons per minute max. If you ever notice in your sight glass here that the oil might become a little milky colored, that's probably because one of your diaphragms has a tear in there and they'll probably need to be replaced. They're pretty straightforward. It's a matter of loosening the 4 bolts on the front and the 4 bolts on the back to be able to pull it open, to be able to access those diaphragms that need to be replaced. You can find those diaphragms in any of the pump kits on our website. This rig is equipped with a hand-A reel. It's powder coated, so that way it won't rust on you. It has 300 feet of 3/8-inch ID hose with a 600-pound working pressure and 1,800 pounds burst. And again, also comes with a quick connect on there, so you can quickly swap in between any type of tools that you might need, whether it's a spray gun or some termite tools. This rig has a 50-gallon low-profile tank. It's UV resistant, so it won't discolor, and it'll hold up to all your chemical use. The pressure regulator on this rig is just on the left-hand side of it, and it has a knob on the top in which you can move to dial in your pressure, and also a lever that you'll move up to 90 degrees to be able to give the appropriate amount of pressure and backflow. This rig is also equipped with the ball valve and an inline strainer. These are important to catch any debris that you might get inside your tank from entering the engine. Basic maintenance on this is just like the engine and the pump. You'll want to check these about once a week just to make sure they're clean and free of debris. This is where most of your pressure problems are going to happen, or probably going to have to deal with the strainer itself. To check your strainer, you'll want to make sure that your engine and your pump are not running. You'll want to turn your ball valve 90 degrees to cut off any water going into the strainer. Then you'll want to turn your strainer clockwise to unscrew it, pull the cup off slowly, then pull off your strainer screen. You'll want to give your strainer screen a good rinse and insert it back into the housing. You'll want to also check the cap. It has a little black, a little O-ring inside there. Make sure you check your O-ring for any debris or any cuts to make sure that there's no, you won't have any other pressure issues. And then simply put it back on and just screw it back in counterclockwise. Each one of our rigs is passed through a thorough multi-point inspection by our top and lead fabricators. We check each pump and make sure it functions properly and make sure it pressures up to the designated pressure. We inspect all connections for any leaks or possible points of failure. Only then, when it passes every step of our inspection, is it allowed to ship to one of our customers. Any rig north of 25 gallons will be shipped to you via freight truck. Upon delivery of the rig, make sure that you do a full thorough inspection, walk around the rig, and look for anything that could be bent, cracked, broken, or damaged in transit. Make sure you notate that with the driver before taking possession of the rig. After the driver leaves, you can reach out to our customer service and we can help mitigate any concerns that you might have. If you have any questions about this rig, please give us a call, visit one of our stores, or visit our website. I'm Jason Baker with Solutions Pest Lawn.